What's going on, Nerd Army? Guys, it's time for a movie review. So guys, I'm going to do one of my favorite movies. It's going to be my first major movie review I'm going to be doing on this channel. I will be doing these every single week, so if you like this video, make sure you give it that big thumbs up, subscribe, and come back next week and check out what movie we're doing next week. So guys, today we are going to start off with The Fifth Element. Now, every fan of sci-fi should know what The Fifth Element is. It is an amazing movie. It came out in 1997. It stars Mila Jovovich, Bruce Willis, and Gary Oldman. There is some amazing movie references that always get used in pop culture from this film. Chris Tucker was in this motherfucking movie, and he is one of my favorite characters, Ruby Rhod. If you ever wanted to see what Chris Tucker extremely crazy would be, you need to meet Ruby Rhod. He is a DJ that is running a show where he travels around. And in this instance, he is going with Corbin Dallas, who is played by Bruce Willis. Definitely enjoyed this character. This movie right here is easily ranked in my top 5 movies of all time. I mean, for me, I love The Fifth Element. I grew up on it. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, guys, and The Fifth Element was right up my alley. Sci-fi, funny, still some great action, beautiful women. But I really enjoyed everything about this film. This movie, start to finish, is a great ride. I mean, just to run through it. I mean, you get to meet Corbin Dallas. You get to see the Montechiwan ship come down and take the stones, take them off Earth because war is coming. Boom, blast off into space. The priest hands down all the information through the years to other priests, and they return. And Vito Cornelius is the priest that we get, and he is there to help try to save the world from this ultimate evil. So the ultimate weapon is the Fifth Element, which is essentially a hand recovered from the wreckage of the Montechiwan ship. And we get this whole little run through of it. They bring it back to life. They find an active cellular structure in the hand. They bring it all fully back to life. And who is it? It is naked Mila Jovovich. Yeah, that's right. I said naked Mila Jovovich. So ultimately, Lilu is who she comes back. Lilu, I can't even say her damn name. But yes, ultimately, Lilu comes back, and she is scared, terrified, doesn't know what the hell's going on, kind of escapes, proves she's kind of a badass, and then crawls out on the side of the freaking building. The cops get up there and gonna stop her, and by the way, cars fucking fly in this movie. If you guys haven't seen it, cars fly in this movie. She jumps off, lands in Corbin Dallas's taxi, and they freaking drive off, and he outruns the cops and a bunch of crazy awesome scenes, and even get to see McDonald's is still alive in the future. Holy shit, and cops are still fat. Corbin takes Lilu to Vito Cornelius, who actually knows who she is once he sees the tattoo on her arm of the symbol for the 4 stones. And he is meant to guide her to save the world. So they have to go to Floston Paradise, where Corbin actually gets the government and the military rigs a competition. So he wins the competition and gets to go to Floston Paradise. And his plan and their plan is for him to intercept the stones from Paola Laguna, a opera singer who is freaking amazing, by the way. One of the coolest. If all opera was like that, I'd be going to the damn opera every day. That shit was dope. Ultimately, the Mandalorians actually come through and they blast on fucking everybody, take over the ship where they're all on, trying to find the stones, bring a big ass bomb. Oh, did I mention Zorg? Okay, so Zorg is played by Gary Oldman, an amazing character, and still one of my favorite movie villains, just because he's such a tool, but at the same time, he's such a fucking badass. Finally get out to Egypt. They all set up, get the stones ready, which is a breathtaking scene where they actually are all freaking out, trying to, like, how do I get the stones activated? How do I get the stones activated? He's all blows on the stone, the fucking stone opens. Fire for fire, earth for earth. So ultimately, guys, this film is amazing. If you guys had not seen this movie, you definitely need to go see it. And if you haven't seen this movie, I definitely just spoiled everything in the fucking movie for you. Easily my top 5 favorite movies. It's in there. I love The Fifth Element. I own it on DVD and Blu-ray. I just happened to grab the DVD. I love this movie, guys. Still one of my favorite sci-fi movies of all time. I'm just passionate about this film. I really, really like it. It's so much fun. It's a crazy thrill ride, lots of action, and so well done. Luke Benson is the director, and he killed it. I mean, I love the way this movie is shot. I love all the scenes. Everything's laid out so well. It's definitely got that 90s kind of sci-fi feel, which I love. 90s movies, guys, were some of the best. 80s and 90s were fucking amazing for film. But guys, let me know what you guys thought about The Fifth Element, and let me know what you guys thought about this review. And like always, guys, if there's any movies you'd like to hear me review, make sure you put them down in the comments down below, guys, and I will do them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you did, make sure you rate it with that big thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel to keep up with me and all the reviews I'm going to do every single week, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you guys next time right here on Nerds Memorized for another movie review. Peace out.
If you liked the video you just saw, make sure you rate it with that big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you can check out all the other nerdy videos we have just like this one. Also check out my Patreon account and become a patron if you like for access to exclusive content.